Hi, are you planning to take Life in the UK test? Whether you are struggling to pass or want to pass first time, you are at the right place. Let's test your knowledge with these 24 questions. Watch until the end for a chance to win a life access to our app so you can revise on the go. Are you ready? Let's begin.
Question 1. What is the maximum fine for watching television without a valid TV license? A. Up to £500. B. Up to £1,000. C. Up to £2,000. D. Up to £5,000. The correct answer is B. It is a criminal offence to watch or record live television or use BBC iPlayer without a valid TV licence. The maximum penalty is a fine of up to £1,000. Question 2. How many questions are on the Life in the UK test? A. 16. B. 20. C. 24. D. 30. The correct answer is C. The Life in the UK test consists of 24 questions. You need to answer at least 18 correctly to pass, which is 75%. Question 3. What is a pantomime? A. A type of silent film. B. A musical theatre tradition performed at Christmas based on fairy stories. C. A form of street theatre performed at the Edinburgh Fringe. D. A classical ballet performed at the Royal Albert Hall. The correct answer is B. Pantomime is a British Christmas tradition based on fairy stories such as Cinderella and Jack and the Beanstalk. It includes songs, jokes and audience participation. A key tradition is that the dame is a woman played by a man. Question 4. Which flower is the national emblem of Wales? A. The rose. B. The thistle. C. The daffodil. D. The shamrock. The correct answer is C. Each UK country has its own national flower. England has the rose, Scotland the thistle, Wales the daffodil and Northern Ireland the shamrock. Question 5. True or false? The UK is one of 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. The UK is one of 5 permanent members of the United Nations Security Council, alongside the USA, France, China and Russia. Question 6. What principle did judges develop through common law? A. Written statute. B. Parliamentary sovereignty. C. Following previous decisions and tradition. D. Trial by combat. The correct answer is C. Common law was built on the principle of following previous decisions, known as precedent, and tradition. This is different from statute law, which is made by Parliament. Question 7. What did the Statute of Rhuddlan in 1284 do? A. United Scotland with England. B. Annexed Wales to the Crown of England. C. Established the Magna Carta. D. Created the first English Parliament. The correct answer is B. In 1284, King Edward I introduced the Statute of Rhuddlan, which annexed Wales to the Crown of England. He built huge castles including Conwy and Carnarvon to secure control. Question 8. Who was the Queen of the Iceni who fought against the Romans? A. Boudica. B. Cartimandua. C. Victoria. D. Elizabeth. The correct answer is A. Boudica was the Queen of the Iceni who led a rebellion against the Romans. There is a statue of her on Westminster Bridge in London. Question 9. Which historical documents are the roots of UK rights? A. The Domesday Book and the Petition of Right. B. Magna Carta, the Habeas Corpus Act and the Bill of Rights of 1689. C. the Act of Settlement and the Reform Act. D. The Toleration Act and the Treaty of Union. The correct answer is B. The three key documents are the Magna Carta, 1215, the Habeas Corpus Act, 1679, and the Bill of Rights, 1689. Together they form the foundation of British rights and liberties. Question 10. Which Scotsman pioneered the development of television in the 1920s? A. Sir Robert Watson Watt. B. John Logie Baird. C. Sir Tim Berners-Lee. D. Sir Frank Whittle. The correct answer is B. John Logie Baird pioneered television in the 1920s. The first broadcast between London and Glasgow was in 1932 and the BBC started the world's first regular television service in 1936. Question 11. What did the post-war Labour government under Clement Attlee introduce in 1945? A. The national curriculum. B. The welfare state. C. Compulsory military service. D. The European Common Market. The correct answer is B. In 1945, the Labour government under Clement Attlee introduced the welfare state, creating a comprehensive system of social security and public services. Question 12. Which is one of the most famous music festivals in the UK? A. Coachella. B. Glastonbury. C. Oktoberfest. D. Burning Man. The correct answer is B. Glastonbury is one of the UK's most famous music festivals. Other major UK festivals include V Festival and WOMAD. Major venues include Wembley Stadium and the O2 in Greenwich. Question 13. What was established as a result of the Good Friday Agreement in 1998? A. The Scottish Parliament. B. The Welsh Assembly. C. A Northern Ireland Peace Process Framework. D. The UK Supreme Court. The correct answer is C. The Good Friday Agreement in 1998 established a framework for peace in Northern Ireland and led to the creation of the Northern Ireland Assembly. Question 14. In which years has London hosted the Olympic Games? A. 1900, 1936 and 2000. B. 1908, 1948 and 2012. C. 1912, 1952 and 2008. D. 1920, 1960 and 2016. The correct answer is B. London has hosted the Olympics 3 times, 1908, 1948 and 2012. In 2012 the main site was in Stratford, East London and Britain finished third in the medal table. Question 15. Why did the Emperor Hadrian build a wall in the north of England? A. To mark the border with Wales. B. To keep out the Picts. C. To protect London from Viking raids. D. To separate England from France. The correct answer is B. Hadrian built a wall across the north of England to keep out the Picts. The Romans never fully conquered Scotland. Parts of the wall still stand and it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Question 16. What did the repeal of the Corn Laws in 1846 promote? A. Protectionism. B. Free trade. C. Agricultural subsidies. D. Higher food prices. The correct answer is B. The Corn Laws restricted grain imports to protect British farmers. Their repeal in 1846 promoted free trade, allowing cheaper food to be imported. Question 17. Select 2 answers. Which 2 methods were used by the suffragettes? A. Chaining themselves to railings. B. Standing for Parliament. C. Going on hunger strike. D. Writing letters to the king. The correct answers are A and C. The suffragettes used civil disobedience, including chaining themselves to railings, smashing windows, committing arson, and going on hunger strike in prison. Question 18. What role can parents take on to help govern their children's school? A. Head teacher. B. School inspector. C. Parent governor. D. Classroom teacher. The correct answer is C. Parents can volunteer to serve as parent governors at their children's schools, helping to make decisions about how the school is run. Question 19. Which English cricketer is known as one of the game's greatest all-rounders? A. Sir Alistair Cook. B. Ian Botham. C. Joe Root. D. Wally Hammond. The correct answer is B. Ian Botham is widely regarded as one of the greatest all-rounders in cricket history. He was famous for his performances in the 1981 Ashes series against Australia. Question 20. Select two answers. Which two of the following are 20th century British scientific achievements? A. Discovery of the structure of DNA in 1953. B. Invention of the printing press. C. First test tube baby born in Oldham in 1978. D. Discovery of the laws of gravity. The correct answers are A and C. The printing press was introduced to England by Caxton in the 15th century, and the laws of gravity were discovered by Newton in the 17th century. DNA, 1953, and IVF, 1978, are 20th century achievements. Question 21. How long did Queen Victoria reign? A. About 30 years. B. About 45 years. C. Almost 64 years. D. About 75 years. The correct answer is C. Queen Victoria became queen in 1837 at the age of 18 and reigned until 1901, almost 64 years. This period is known as the Victorian Age. Question 22. When did Concorde first fly? A. 1959. B. 1966. C. 1969. D. 1976. The correct answer is C. Concorde was developed jointly by Britain and France. It first flew in 1969, began carrying passengers in 1976 and was retired in 2003. Question 23. What important book was produced during the reign of James I? A. The Domesday Book. B. The King James Bible. C. The Book of Common Prayer. D. The Canterbury Tales. The correct answer is B. A new translation of the Bible known as the King James Bible was produced during James I's reign. The Domesday Book was William the Conqueror's survey, and the Canterbury Tales was written by Chaucer. Question 24. In which year was the first tennis club established in the UK? A. 1654. B. 1814. C. 1872. D. 1906. The correct answer is C. The first tennis club was established in Leamington Spa in 1872. The Wimbledon Championships began shortly after in 1877.
That's all 24 questions. How did you score? If you want to keep practicing, you can download our app, which has more than 1,000 questions based on the official 2026 third edition handbook. It also has learning material, full handbook as audio, flashcards, and weak area highlight, so you can practice more efficiently. Check the link in the description. For a chance to get a free Life access to our full app, check out the first comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos, and good luck with your test.